It's a great example of a unique, smaller project that requires completely out-of-the-box thinking to get through it.
Our job was to perform repairs on a concrete apron on the upper portion of the falls. The second one was down below the falls, where we installed some members and rods for seismic restraint and ultimate stabilization of the fish ladder in that area.
Advanced American Construction was brought in because of our expertise on the marine sector. The project site on the upstream side is not navigable, so everything had to be built up and mobilized and brought in modular by tractor trailer.
We did batch about 330 yards on site, on a barge, in the middle of the river, on a waterfall. And we're working with a crane right underneath power lines, so constantly keeping an eye out that no contact, keep your distances there also. You don't want to get stagnant, right? You always want to challenge yourself.
A complete demolition of the old Summit House and a new Summit House built up out of the granite to where it didn't disrupt the natural beauty of Pikes Peak.
The project's very unique because it's at 14,115 feet. Usually it's calm bay down here, but on average it's 20 miles an hour, if not greater up there. And winds reached over 100 miles an hour while we were up there working.
Thunder and lightning storms, snow squalls, high winds, rain, sleet, and ice all in one afternoon. The altitude affects everyone differently. I mean, you could be a marathon athlete at sea level and then come out here thinking you're going to, excel and overperform, but you could have the opposite effect.
Did experiments with trailers on what could make the switchbacks and things like that, but people were comfortable actually hauling up the mountain. Just over 500 pieces of precast. A lot of hauling. It's one of the most difficult zones to build in the world, and it was quite a feat. It's very emotional to be involved with something like this. And, this is truly America's mountain,
Once we settled on this site, there were a lot of people who knew that this was a moment we could really do something extraordinary.
Within the power plant, every corner you take is a unique corner that's not boilerplate detail that you can just throw on some drawings. Everything we did was a calculated move. With this being a mass timber building, you only have one opportunity to drill in an anchor into the wood, and you can't move it after that point. So it was a very intense process where every single hanger and connection point into the timber ceiling was modeled.
It's the largest mass timber facility in the state of Michigan, one of the first. That was quite the design challenge, to take an old facility that was an actual functional power plant, not only make it relevant to students today and functional for the operation, but to tie two buildings together.
With the power generation aspect and the mechanics and construction on display, but things are exposed for a reason to help tell a story beyond just the academics that are being taught in the classroom.
It's amazing to be put in a category with so many other general contractors and challenging projects, and to know that the project that we built is being recognized is an unbelievable feeling.
We're graded against the best of the best construction projects, as well as the best of the best firms constructing those projects. It's an Oscar to us, and we're very, very proud of it, and very, very proud to be an active member in the AGC and the community.
Winning AGC recognition is really something on this. When I look at the Build America winners, it's humbling to say we're on that list. To see recognition means a lot from the group that represents the builders in the country and all the amazing things that get done.